Hello, do you know what YouTube click-through rate means? Do you know where to find it? And do you know where the people watching your videos are coming from? That's what I'm talking about today. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. Today we are talking impressions, views, click-through rates. If that sounds interesting, you are on the right channel. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. And on this channel, I share what I know and I continue to learn. In the areas of business, I talk about business tips. I talk about YouTube tips, earning money online tips, and motivation. I ask you to take a step to make your life better. If that sounds good and you're new here, please consider subscribing. And if you've seen me before, I appreciate you coming back to support this message of empowering ourselves to make our life better. That's my message. Every video I record is connected with that. And consider sharing my videos, liking, leaving comments. Especially now, I picked 2 comments and I mentioned the 2 people who left those 2 comments at the end of this video. I already picked out 2. But not to waste too much time, today I'm talking about click-through rate. If you're a YouTuber, maybe you're familiar with this word, with this term, and it's a very popular one because you want it to be a good one. And I'm also talking about the traffic source. Where are the people coming from? The people watching your videos. So let me give you a summary of what this video is going to be like. I'm going to give you a few definitions. Then I'm going to get on my computer and show you where to find these things on the computer in your channel. I'll show you my channel. You go check your channel after. And then I'm also going to talk about those 2 comments at the end. So let's talk about the definitions. You hear about impression. You hear about click-through rate. You hear about views. It's going to get a little bit technical because I have notes here. I have to read to you what these terms mean so that you see, but I'm also going to try to demonstrate to see if you can get this very clear. So when you hear the term click-through rate, that's how many people are clicking. But technically, this is what it is. It all starts from a term called impression. What's an impression? Let's imagine that this one is a thumbnail for your video. Let's assume, this is too big, but let's assume this whole thing is the thumbnail for your video. And someone is on YouTube. You know how sometimes they have these videos popping up everywhere, like wherever they are, and they are going in lines. So if your video shows up like this on someone's screen, like this thumbnail shows up, that's called an impression. It's an impression. The fact that it showed up. And according to this, technically, an impression is a video thumbnail shown. In fact, they don't call it a video thumbnail. They say a thumbnail. But I put the word video to say it's a video thumbnail, so it is clear. Shown on YouTube for more than 1 second. More than 1 second. It has to show up for more than 1 second. So I don't know if this is a second. So if it shows up, let's assume okay, that's one person that saw it, right? And let's assume it comes like YouTube showed it again. That's 2 impressions. 3 impressions. Now, the way impressions are counted. In fact, if you went by other ads, not YouTube, normally they do it in 1,000. They say 1,000 impressions. But to make it simple here, let's say 100 impressions. So if your video keeps showing the thumbnail and it shows 100 times, or is shown to 100 people, how many people are choosing to click on it to go watch? That's the click. That's what we are trying to understand. How many people click through? But remember, I said normally by 1,000. But to make it easier, let's say by 100. So if your video shows up 100 times, like this, not one time, it keeps showing up, and it shows 100 times, how many people clicked to go watch it? That's the click-through rate. The click-through rate is done in percentage. So, without getting too much math, let's assume it shows up 10, after 100 times that it was shown by YouTube, 10 people click on it. So if 10 people click on it after it's been shown, the impressions are 100, that's a 10%. It's like 10 over 100. 10%. I hope that's clear. 10%. Now they said a good one is between 2 to 10%, but 10 is really on the high end. That's a very good one if you have a 10%. And if you have more than 10%, then it's very good. But in the next video, because I'm trying to make this shorter, it's failing, but I'm trying. In the next video, I'm going to discuss how we can make it higher, the click-through rate. I will focus on just that. But today, I'm showing you, I'm trying to explain what it means. So we know what the impression is, it's just showing up, and it has shown up for at least 1 second. By the way, something I didn't mention. They say for a thumbnail to be counted as an impression, it has to show up for at least, it has to be seen at least 50%. So see how I've been doing it like this? So if it's not showing, if it's like showing like this, you can only see this, not at least 50% is not counted. That's why they say you have to be careful how your thumbnail is designed and all that, so it shows up to be counted. So that's important too. It has to be showing at least 50% for the person who's seeing to be counted as an impression. I hope that's clear. The amount of how many people click to go watch is the click-through rate. You may find you have 2% or 3% or the good one 5% or higher by checking that. You know how they got that number. It's 10 people out of 100 watched is 10%. If 5 people watched out of 100, clicked to go watch, then it's 5%. Okay? Let's move. I just defined 2 things. I defined impression and I defined click-through rate. What about a view? Remember when someone clicks on your video, on your thumbnail, they get to the video. But not every click-through is considered a view. It's not counted as a view because for a view to be counted, listen to how they say. Someone has to intentionally initiate the watching of a video. So it cannot be by accident. Intentionally watching of a video and watches for at least 30 seconds. That's when I think that's why you see these people, they sub to subs, they come on your channel, they just they can't give you even a view because they are rushing. You want someone to come and click on a video and stay for some time to be counted as a view. So remember that. Ask people to stay for a while. If it doesn't get to 30 seconds, it's not counted. Now, to not make this so long, I'm going to step on my computer and show you inside my channel where you find your click-through rate. And in the following video, which I'll record tomorrow, I'm going to show you more. We're going to analyze more click-through rates, and then I'm going to suggest do my research and suggest how we can improve our click-through rates. Okay? Now, I'm stepping on the computer to show you where to find these, and also I'll show you where to find traffic. I didn't even talk about traffic in this session because I'm going to talk about it on the computer to show you where these people are coming from for the particular video. I'm going to show you just one video. So you can go to your own channel and look, analyze, where are these people coming from? How do they get to your video? Or how do they get to your channel? Okay? So when I get back, I'm reading just the 2 comments. Hang on, please. We are here to see mainly 2 things. We need to see how to read our click-through rate, and also we want to see the traffic sources. How are people getting to see this channel or this video? Now, when you always start from your homepage, the video YouTube channel homepage right here, then you click on manage videos here on the right, which will take you to where all your videos are. Now, I'm going to show click-through rate. I'm focusing today on just 1 video. But whenever you want to know analytics for the whole channel, you come here. When you come to manage videos, you get inside right here. Analytics on the left always takes you to the whole channel. But for me, I'm more interested in 1 video, because once you master how to analyze 1 video, in the end, you're going to make the whole channel great. If you manage a single video and a single video and a single video together, they make your channel great. So, but the whole channel is going to give you just the average. So it's not a really good picture. That's just me. I like to focus on the video. So analytics for the whole channel you do get here, but today I'm doing just 1 video. Let me see. I'm gonna pick 1 video, and then we're going to analyze it and see. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, now we are on a single video. You go still on the left and you click on analytics. Analytics will bring you to the overview of the video. These are things I taught or I shared in my previous videos, but you can go over it really quickly. That's not the purpose of this video. So you can look at, I showed you how. See, this blue, this gray is the average for the channel, and this blue line is the average, is how this video is showing up relating to the whole channel. So it's not too bad, it's just fair okay, because it didn't go up here. But that's not what I'm sharing today actually. Just okay, you can see an overview. It has 209 views so far, 22 hours watch time, 0.8. It has 6 new subscribers. So that also helps. Do you know you could have a video that has negative subscribers? And I think the way it becomes negative, like when they get notifications and they decide they don't want to see you anymore, they can just unsubscribe. So you could have negative right here. Here I have +6. But like I said, that's not the reason we are here. Okay, it had an average of 6 minutes, 34 seconds, and it also had 41.6 average watch time. No retention. The retention was 41.6, which is fair okay. And I was teaching dips and spikes. In fact, up here they said they are not dips and spikes. It's like fairly okay, this video. But that's not our focus today. Our focus is on what they call reach. So when you come to analytics here, click on reach, which is like reach viewers, how you reach your viewers. Let's get there. That's where we're going to find the figures we are looking for today, which is the impressions. See this video, see how it's doing. It's showing this graph. It's fair okay. Impressions, it had 1,400, and it had a click-through rate of 7.2, which I consider to be fair, and it had 209 views. Anything you don't understand, you just hover it like this, like the notes will come, then you can read what it means. And you know this could be confusing. Views and then unique viewers. Unique means 117, this is the unique people, singles. But here, 209, it has some people who watched it again, maybe. They came more than one time. This is the unique number, and this is a mix. Like some people maybe came more than one time. Okay, let's continue down this funnel. I'm going to look at the left next. Let's first look at this one. So this funnel is explaining those 1,400 impressions. It says 28.3% of those were from YouTube recommending your content, which is great. 28% of that number of the total is from YouTube recommend my content, my video, and the 7.3% click through, and out of those 99 people watch this video from YouTube recommending it, and the total hours from that were 14 watch time from impressions from those from YouTube recommending is 14 hours. That's a lot, actually, I think. Now, there's something here that I don't want to get into, but when you click right here, you get more information about those numbers. So YouTube recommend your content and did it from the home page and also from recommended on the watch page. You can even click here and learn more. I don't want to focus on that. Please, you do that in your own time. So we make this as short as we can. Now, traffic sources. Where are people coming from? It should be very, very important to you, because then you know where to maximize to share your video. Remember I said sharing your video is really very, very important. So this is a breakdown of these people who are here. 29% came from external sources. I'm going to explain external sources right here. Let's leave that for a moment. 27.5% came from channel pages. And what are channel pages? You hover over here like this. This is traffic from YouTube channel page, from your YouTube channel page, other YouTube channel pages or topic channel pages, which means these people are already on YouTube. The channel pages, 27.5% were already there for on your page, on other people's pages, and then they ended up watching this video. So moving on, 15.2% came from YouTube search. YouTube search brought 15.2%, and I'm always very curious about that number. I'm going to show you something about the YouTube search, what you should be careful about or analyze, which I do all the time. But let's first finish this. So 9.5%, they are direct or unknown. And what does that mean? Traffic from direct URL entry, bookmarks, and unidentified apps. So maybe you shared a link somewhere. Many things happen with the video. Maybe it's maybe in an email or something, like direct unknown. They're not really recorded. They don't know exactly where they came. It's very a few things, like your link was somewhere, your video was somewhere. And then we have this 7.1% is from browse features. Browse features. And what does that mean? Traffic from the home page, home screen, subscription feed, and other browsing features. These, I think, are your home screen. These are subscribers that you already have. These are your people already. They came. Or my people. Now, there's something I promised to explain. External traffic. Let's get down here. It's right here on the left. There is a breakdown of that 29.9%. What's that? Facebook brought 68.3%. Instagram 19.1%. And Instagram.com, that's another one, 9.5%. So you see how people got here from the external source, which is up here. The 29.9, that's a breakdown of that. Now, there's something actually I wanted to mention here, because if you've been watching all these videos I've been recording, I mentioned that please don't rely on notifications. See what happened on this video. Look right here. Bell notifications sent. They were sent to 486 people, and guess what happened? A click-through of just 1% and only 5 people click through to come watch this video. That's why I said share your videos, don't rely on notifications. Maybe for you they'll click more. This one was just 5 people. Okay, down here, YouTube search. What are people searching for? How did they get to this video? This is very, very important information, because you know which keywords, which tags they are using. So YouTube, remember this video was about, this is the title I had, is YouTube monetization your main goal? That was my video, my video in the thumbnail. And here people were searching for YouTube monetization. 15.6% came, and I don't understand this, it said CHA. And then some were searching for how to monetize YouTube videos 2020, 3%. Small YouTubers, that's a search term they used to get to 3% came here because of that. Okay, I think I've explained click-through rate. That's why we're here, to see the click-through rate, which is this one. And I also explained the traffic source. Where are people coming from? There is one little thing I need to mention. Here, when you get here, you can say see, you can click here on see more. See more will take you to detailed, a little bit more detail to this page. And I want to show you just one thing. Later you can go and analyze, but for me, I'm looking for one figure that I want you to also always take a look at. You see, YouTube search. Okay, there were 428 impressions, 7.2% click through, 32 people came to watch this video because of, but this is a recent video, so it got 32 people come from searching. I always care about this number here. How long did they stay? The people who never knew about me, never knew about my channel, they were just searching. When they came, how did they behave? That's how you're going to know if your video is a good video to a stranger. So here they stayed for 7 minutes and 16 seconds, which I consider to be fairly good. Always, I look at the search. I go see, how are these people behaving when they get here? Because they didn't know you at all. They're not your subscribers. They just put in a search term, a keyword or something, and you came, and they were able to stay with you for 7 minutes. So that shows it's a fairly good video, and it's a good thing. You may come here and find they watch for just 1 minute. That means that's not appealing to strangers, people who didn't know you. Okay, I think for this section, let me stop there for that, because I'm trying to really shorten these videos. Otherwise, I could go on and explain all that or all other stuff, but you can go in and do it yourself. Always look for this search, how long the people who are searching stayed. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the 2 comments. Those 2 comments, I have them today. Okay, thank you for watching this portion. Let's go and watch. Hang around. Let's get to the 2 people I'm mentioning today. Thank you. Okay, now, how did that go? How did you see my click-through rate? You'll see that tomorrow I'll go into a little bit more detail to analyze a few more videos. And then maybe I'll show you how to get to the list of videos in case you don't know how to get there. We'll get there together, and then I'll discuss more. That's the following video. Remember, I record every single day, and the next one will be analyzing more. Time for those 2 comments. You know, in the previous video, if you watch me consistently, in the previous video I asked, what do you think? Should we be naming people who don't have YouTube channels, active YouTube channels? Should we also name them when they leave? When should I pick their comment, or should, maybe not? Because right now, the challenge I have, you have to comment really quickly because I record every day. So like when I went to pick up comments, but intentionally actually I wanted to pick this person because they leave comments all the time and they've been here since I started this channel. So my first pick is a person without a working channel, an active channel. They have a channel, but like 2 subscribers. So, and that is Janat Nalweyiso. Janat Nalweyiso, you're a big fan. You are in my Facebook group, and you're one of those people in my Facebook group. But guess what? You have not recorded a single video. And remember when I was saying I was really mad, people were not active in the group, and I was asking them to leave because they didn't have YouTube videos or YouTube channels. I left you because you are the biggest fan. You are always there. If for you who is watching me and you're in my Facebook group, you know Janat Nalweyiso. So you haven't seen her face, but you see her name. Always commenting. Always. We appreciate you very much. And thank you for your support. Maybe one day we're going to get you on YouTube. You're going to show us your face. Okay? Thank you for your support. Number 2, the comment number 2 is from, this one is the funny one, Pamli Vlogs. Pamli Vlogs, this is, I'll show it up there, is this channel is for medical videos and weight loss solutions. If you see his comments, by the way, I'm not reading the comments anymore because I realize it really slows down everything. The videos become so long. So I'm not, with my phone, I'm not reading them anymore. I just mention the people, but it's always from the previous video. That's when, that's where I pick them. The previous video are the comments I'm reading in the next video. So if you go to my channel, the previous video, that's where these people put their comments. So, Pamli Vlogs, by the way, he's a Kenyan. He's from Kenya. But brother, you don't put your name. You can feel his energy, even from the comments. So, he is a clinical officer by profession, an online entrepreneur, and a businessman. He says he has a passion for blogging on health-related content, online job, and tutorials. And guess what? Recently had a live, right now it's showing up on his channel, but he had a live where he was talking about rabies, dog bites, and snake bites, and bee stings, and human bites. When I read this, I said, really? How did he say today that's what I'm discussing? And he was doing it live. And sometimes, I hope he's going to see this, because I wanted to mention that he speaks Swahili a lot. Like, I go to watch him and then they're mixing it in Swahili. I don't know much Swahili, but I still watch. So it's funny. He has a good energy. If you have a chance to go, in fact, not a chance, I'm asking, please go check him out. Especially if you're from Kenya, you're going to, if you didn't know about him, you're going to love him. Pamli Vlogs, but everyone, please, if you're interested in these topics, go check him out. I'll put a link in the description. And those are the 2 comments. So if you want me to mention you here, please, make sure you subscribe and have the notification turned on, so that when my video pops up, now it pops up anytime, because I'm switching, so that people don't complain that your videos always find me sleeping. This is international, so I keep switching. This one is going to come at a very weird hour. I think some people will be waking up, others will be about to sleep, but it's coming. It's coming. Thank you so much all for leaving your comments and for supporting this message. But especially next year, I'm going to focus on promoting this channel in many ways. And if you appear in my videos, maybe more people will discover you because you're going to be part of this channel. Okay, that's my video. Next, the next video is we're going to discuss click-through rates, how to improve them, how to make sure people come and watch our videos. Please share, put a comment, subscribe, and Click on that bell if you want me. To pick. If you want to keep coming to know when I have a new video. I can always end them. Take a very good care of yourself. Take a very good care of your families. Take a very good care of your health. Take a step, a better you. Bye-bye.